Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Hypo Convos, or Hypothetical Conversations, the show where we discuss comedic and random hypothetical situations. If you haven't seen the first video, I highly encourage you to go back and watch it. It'll be in the iCard above in the top right corner, and of course, linked right below the like button in the description.
Ooh, what if there was a world where there was no currency? Would it be peaceful and happiness, or would it be chaos?
Well, that's communism. No, socialism. Socialism or communism?
Same thing.
No, it's not. Communism is totally different.
I know. I was joking.
If everything's free, then people wouldn't be working. But then if no one was working, then the world would just be like boring.
Yeah, how do you get like products and stuff? Like, is people
Yeah,
just
people
gonna
wouldn't make stuff unless if they make it for themselves. And then since
Yeah.
everything's free, you could just steal from people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It'd be chaos.
Plus certain things are like expensive too, like materials. Like
Yeah.
you would imagine. Basically, you'd have to get every single material you would ever need to make anything by yourself.
Well,
Hey, is it
there
stealing
was-
if it's free? Like, is it still stealing if it's their property?
If it's there.
I don't know. Like, how
I
do you
don't know.
establish your own property? Because a lot of like establishing of your own stuff is done with like currency.
If there's
Okay, so
absolutely no currency.
Say if I own a farm, and under my farm there's like, a gold mine or something like that. So it's my land, but Landon comes by and then starts digging up and gets the gold. Is it his property or is it mine? And can I take it from you, or do you have the right to take it from me and then, do your own thing with the gold?
Yeah, that's a good
Well,
question.
I don't know, because if there's no currency, then there's no way to establish your own plot, per se, because you have to pay for everything.
Plus, it
Yeah.
wouldn't matter. Because if there's no currency, the gold is worthless. So it's basically
Exactly.
just a shiny rock.
Well, gold
How
is,
badly do you want the shiny rock?
gold can be like, I don't know, it can be turned into other things besides just money.
That's true. It can be
Right.
used for
Like
materials.
gold
and
looks
making
nice,
things.
so it could just be jewelry.
Yeah, that's true.
But if there's no currency, you can still own property. You could just put down a sign saying, "This is mine," and bam, it's yours.
Yeah, that is true.
So where do you draw the line to where it's like, what if I just own the whole planet? What if I just put a sign down everywhere? Oh, I was here first. Finders keepers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, because you can't, if you have nothing worth anything, then you can't claim. I don't know, it's hard.
There would just be a big sign on the whole, like, center of the earth, property of God.
Yeah. If everything belongs to everybody, then stealing is not a
stealing.
law.
Stealing isn't even anything. Like, it's a false
It's just-
concept. It
It's
doesn't
just
even
walking
exist.
up to something and taking it. That's it.
Right. Technically, in the real world, stealing isn't really anything because everything was ours at one point, but then we started to like split up, and then we added currency, and then we got property, and blah blah blah. Yep, that's the best I got.
So, if you could be in any, like, cartoon, like, basically you have all the powers and the physics of that said cartoon, what cartoon world would you want to live in? So basically your entire world, like everybody you know, and the whole, like, actual world is transported into that world.
It's pretty cool.
It's cool. Yeah,
So,
it's
like,
hard.
So yeah, it could be like, and for the sake of, just whatever, I'll say like just any fictional universe. Let's just change it from cartoon to fictional universe. So like it could be a book, it could be a TV show, movie, cartoon, anime, whatever, comic, just obviously, fictional. Since it's just fictional world, you can even say like something that's half animated, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit is technically 2D and live action.
So anything.
Pretty much.
If it has
Pretty
any
much.
type of 2D in it.
I said pretty much any fictional world, so it could be a book if you want.
Oh, okay.
So,
Harry
like,
Potter.
if you want, basically you could be in a Harry Potter world, and as long as you're,
like that.
Tintin. Tintin would be fun.
it could be interesting.
Tintin?
Tintin
As long-
would be fun.
As
The
long as
blonde kid
Yeah, it's more red, but yeah.
or the ginger? Yeah. What is Tintin?
You don't know what Tintin is?
I know what it is, but like not that informed on it. Like,
Oh, man.
Yeah,
We
why
all-
would you,
we all
why would
grew
you
up
choose
reading
that
that.
world? Well, I
It's
didn't.
like- Oh, well, my family did.
Sorry. I grew up reading What Makes a Rainbow.
imagine living in Groundhog Day.
Ooh.
Get to relive your day. Oh shoot, just get better and better.
Yeah, as long
so-
as you have the rewind effect.
Oh
So-
right.
the Tintin why I'd want to do that is because, well, first, it's like there's a lot of slapstick in it, so people don't necessarily die or get hurt.
Oh
that
yeah,
bad.
you'd be pretty much like immune to death stuff.
Not exactly. People die in it by
Oh.
rational.
Looney Tunes.
By rational means.
Oh shoot, that's a
Looney
good one.
Tunes. I was actually gonna say one of those Disney-esque type animations where people don't die at all. But then I thought no, because they can still do all sort of bizarre stuff to you, and it's kind of weird.
Yeah, like if you think about it, without like all the environmental stuff that they add to make it not so like, what it really is, it's kind of like those Disney stuff are actually really dark. Like in Snow White, like even the fairy tale it was based off of was really tragic. But like
the reason why they based it off of
apples that kill you.
Apples that kill you. It's a fairy tale though.
I know, but exactly, fairy tales are like those are probably even worse.
You can make anything dark, like what's it called? Charlotte's Web.
Oh man.
Dark. Yeah. A pig's trying not to be killed.
Animal Farm.
Yep.
I was literally staring at Animal Farm in my book right now.
Nice.
But I wasn't gonna mention it because it's a book, not necessarily a.
Well, I said you could do any fictional world.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
Imagine living in Looney Tunes though. Like, you could just joke your way out of death.
That's just so disturbing.
We could play games with guns in real life. We won't die. We could literally play whatever shooter game or any type of airsoft or stuff like that, and we could use just real guns. Like I could just be walking around with a shotgun all day long. Nobody would even blink an eye.
Doing anything. Like, what if I want to get buff? I could just put my mouth on my arm and blow it up like a balloon. Bam!
That's so true.
Exactly. Like you wouldn't have to work for anything, and
Tom and Jerry.
School and economy would just be completely wasted. Like, what would life be like? What would you do?
If I go to jail, I just get flat and then go through it.
Exactly. Too. You're also you're 2-dimensional too, so you can manipulate yourself.
Or I could just be stupid and just squish my face, make it all thin.
Yeah, that's true.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas? The old cartoon.
Oh yeah,
that would be fun.
Sucking up a Christmas tree and making it a long pole.
Making an umbrella.
playing pool with the candy cane.
And glass ornaments.
Yeah. Dang, don't remind me of the Grinch. I can't wait to watch that.
He takes the tree and turns it into an umbrella.
Oh yeah.
Just a disclaimer: we do not support watching or enjoying Christmas stuff before Thanksgiving. So I just want to let you all know that. So just because we're talking about Grinch doesn't mean you can go watch it.
Don't sin
before Thanksgiving. Please just don't. We forgive you if you stop, please. Okay, moving on.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas would be so fun.
Yeah, any of Dr. Seuss's worlds would actually be really cool. Maybe not the Lorax, but
who's up for night?
If we were in anime, we could literally, just because we're friends, we'd get so powerful.
Oh yeah, power friendship.
Depending on what anime we are. Yeah, we were just talking about fairy tales.
If it's power of friendship in Hunter x Hunter, whoops, you're dead.
Yeah.
Ooh, Dragon Ball. Yo.
Ooh.
If you die, you can just get wished back. Landon wished me back.
So cool.
Yeah.
Imagine one of those really drastic, girly fictional cartoons.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah, that's true. My Little Pony. Although I can't really say that's a girl show.
No. We're not even gonna speak on that.
I'm sorry. I don't want to. I'll cut that out. I'll cut that out.
That's what I'm afraid of. Is what if we go in that world and you can't even kill yourself to get out of there? They just you put a rope around your neck and it turns into a rainbow and flies
away.
You're too happy. You can't do anything.
Buttercup.
Oh gosh, I'm
calling
so sorry.
Me that.
And then you got these weird marks on your butt called cutie marks. I mean, what?
Oh no, closed. I'd be fully closed.
Check out my butt.
Yeah, if we were ponies, what would we look like? My little pony.
Like would
Corbin
we just
had
be
his
like
hair over what type of ponies would we be like? Because you know how there's some of them is rainbow and then there's sunshine and apple
and stuff.
One of them's an apple. I'm like, bro, what power do you have? Corbin would be like Book. You have a book on his booty cheek.
Landon?
I'd be what?
I don't know what you would have. Just
yeah, I don't know what I would have either.
Laughing production.
Yes. Laughing production.
This is wind sound every time it looks at your cheek.
Every time I look to the side, it's a wind sound Heck of funny.
I know. What cartoon world? Gumball.
Oh
Why?
shoot,
That would be
that'd be
so
cool.
funny. You can't die, and if you do, you just pop back up in the next scene.
Yeah, you're just in like the void.
And it's just
Gumball
funny
is
too.
cool too. It's such a wacky place. I don't
Yeah.
want to be
Yeah.
around Tina though, the T-Rex. I'm good.
Nah, yeah.
Remember the ice cream?
Yes.
Smashes
Yeah,
all.
and Gumball breaks the fourth wall a lot too. That's
Plus, like they even have different worlds. Like they turn into like stop motion and anime
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff
Yeah.
all the time. So we'd be living in like multiple different worlds
And
too.
you can
Plus, they have their
switch your body up
Yeah.
and stuff.
people in that world have powers of their own too. Plus, there's fictional lore inside that world, so you could go into worlds in that world if we're saying like this happens in the real world type of thing.
life would just be a joke. Like it'd
I
just be a
know.
joke.
It would have no purpose. That would be actually
It
heck
would
of
be
fun.
fun.
Regular show or Adventure Time.
Adventure Time, man. Oh shoot.
Oh shit, that'd be actually.
I need to
heck of
find a
fun.
dog like Jake. Dude, I would
Bacon
want to be
pancake.
Jake. Jake is so lucky.
Bacon
Stretchy. He can
Yeah.
get big. Making pancakes. Making bacon
Bacon,
pancakes.
bacon. You know what? I just realized I haven't actually seen that show.
Oh yeah. Binge watch it. Time to
Yep.
binge watch.
Time to binge. I have seen the making bacon pancakes though, of course. I used to switch it up and like just purposefully torment people saying making bacon mancakes.
Oh my. What is a man cake?
I don't know, but I literally
Remember
just
that.
switched up. Corbin, you remember? Like, I would literally
Yeah,
just switch
Corbin
up the
would just
words.
get so mad.
I would just switch up the words, and I would go downstairs. Like my siblings are eating breakfast. Maybe my mom's making something, or I don't know, in the kitchen, and I just go downstairs, and I'm like making bacon mancakes, and they all look at me like I'm crazy. Like, what are you doing?
Ew, what is a man cake?
I don't know.
I just picture like a buff. Ooh, from not SpongeBob, from Adventure Time, the Mr. Cream Puff, the big buff guy. I feel like that's what a man cake would look like.
Corbin would be the lemon.
Lemon
lemon.
grab.
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of good fictional worlds, and we just touched on cartoons. Like, we barely scraped the surface of, like, books or movies,
I
TV
know, right?
shows, or, like, just anything. I don't know which one
Good
I
question.
want to go the most. Thank you.
If you were a light bulb, I'm just kidding. No.
Well, folks, that's the time we have today. Thank you for watching.
Goodbye.